The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes you inside Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball. Twin Valley Locker Room Show is powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. Joined now by one of the Lady Tiger seniors, Caitlin Bonenblust, the Bonen Blast, as we've got a chance to see her have a blast out on the court. And you guys have gotten off to a 4-0 start. You just come off a great win against Riley County. It's a very good basketball team. You beat by 21. I want to ask you, though, Caitlin, what are some of the things you personally have set for goals for yourself and maybe for the team?
Well, as a team, we have set quite a few pretty high standard goals, but we know that we can accomplish them with hard work. Some of them being going undefeated into Christmas break, and then, of course, winning sub-state and then getting that state title.
Back to the state championships. I had a feeling that was one of the things that would be on your list. As you guys get set to go into this Christmas break and to try to get to undefeated before that break, I watch you guys play, and I mean, you're scoring points, 63 against Riley County, 60 plus a couple of other times. I know you can score the ball too, but I get the feeling you may have as much fun assisting those possessions as you do scoring. Am I right on that?
You're definitely right. I love being able to see the floor and seeing Courtney and Sid and Lauren come up open under the basket.
And I will say, you see the floor as well as anybody we've had in quite some time. The whole team does, but you made a pass against Riley County. You kind of dropped it off, no look, almost behind the back, bounce through two defenders, and it hit Courtney Hamill in the hands. How did you see that developing?
You know, we're always looking for back cuts, and somehow Courtney might have made a noise, I don't remember, but Courtney and I can sometimes just know each other what we're going to do, so we just go for it.
I can believe it. Now, we do something called Tiger Trivia on our locker room show, okay? It's 3 quick questions. It could be about anything, all right? Okay. Since we're in the Christmas season, we're going to start with Christmas almost here. If the Lady Tigers were hosting a holiday Christmas party, who's the first Lady Tiger that's going to step up and lead the caroling?
Oh, that's a tough one, but I would probably say Allie Wright's just going to belt it out and go for it.
That would not surprise me, in fact. What's your favorite Christmas tradition in your family?
My favorite Christmas tradition is just having the whole family get together on Christmas Eve, and we eat a meal together, go to a church service, and then just play board games.
Outstanding. And last, favorite Christmas carol, since we talked caroling, what's your favorite?
I would probably have to say Silent Night.
Outstanding. Well, Merry Christmas, but take care of some business before you celebrate Christmas, okay?
All right. Thanks, Rocky.
Caitlin Bonenblust, our guest on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. The Twin Valley Locker Room Show again takes you inside Lady Tiger basketball. We're joined by Coach Jeff Edwards. Twin Valley Locker Room Show is powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. Talking with Caitlin, Coach, about a 4-0 start and a win over Riley County, and not just a win, 63-42. That game was in doubt into the third quarter. You had a good lead, but they keep coming back. We know Harold Oliver's teams. Man, down the stretch, you guys just started to put the hammer down and never look back.
We did. I challenged the girls every time we came to a huddle, to a timeout, that I reset the score 0-0, and I wanted to win the next little battle. And every time that I challenged them, they stepped up. We didn't have very many setbacks at all. The passing at the end really stepped up. You got to see some of Tex Winter's triangle at work right there against their man defense, and it was phenomenal. And I watched it again this morning, and it made my day.
You know, 2 things I think of when you mention the man-to-man defense. I know Riley County came out, and they were going to make you shoot from outside. Well, 4 threes from Allie Wright Frederick. They've got to come out and get after you a little bit. You mentioned the triangle offense, the triple post, whatever you want to call it. I was saying on the air last night, they throw to the post, meaning the Lady Tigers, and I explained to the listeners that's not the typical conventional post. It's around the 3-point line. And I just wanted to, if they were listening and hadn't seen you guys play yet, what that was really about. From there, though, and you said you set your post players up to make assists. Courtney, and we just talked to Caitlin, can certainly do that. But they see the floor incredibly well from that position.
They definitely do. We have 2 parts of the offense. We bring our posts up and get their post defenders away from the bucket, which they're not comfortable with, and then we cut off of them. And then after we get them softened up, we'll build the triangle, and then we'll be more in a traditional post. We look for the high-low flash. A lot of times the backside's cleared out and they can't guard it. You know, there's just so many options when you're running this offense that most teams can't prepare for it. 1, and 2, even if they do, there's counter options that when you have smart girls like we do, they can always find the opening.
You mentioned smart girls, and some of them just now really learning the intricacies of this offense. I have a feeling you would say there's only room to go up with what you guys are doing right now.
Definitely is room to go up. We ran this offense in college when I played, and it took 2 to 3 years to get it down right. And by the time you were a junior, if you'd run it through, you could really put some hurt on some other teams. And we're kind of starting to see what it's like when kids get comfortable running it. We're not having to do as much teaching. We can execute more in practice. There's drawbacks to having short numbers, but there's also benefits in the fact that with 15 kids, everybody's getting reps. So, and they're working their tails off right now. So all those things have led to the good start that we have so far.
Depth is amazing for Clay Center right now on the Lady Tiger basketball floor. Okay, it's Tiger trivia.
Okay.
You played it with tennis once with us, so you have an idea. We're sticking with the Christmas theme. Right. Out of the Tigers' coaches, who would you hide the cookies from because you'd be most worried they would eat all of them? You, Coach Oldie, or Coach Bying?
I'd have to say definitely Coach Oldie. She's always looking for a snack somewhere. Don't let her know I said that, though.
Never. We won't tell a soul, right? Yeah. Number 2, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Got to go with Christmas Vacation. Close second is A Christmas Story, but it's always a family tradition. Starting around Thanksgiving, we start watching that, and it never gets old.
They invite Cousin Eddie and they invite Ralphie in, right, for the Christmas holidays. I love it. Name a favorite Christmas cookie or candy you look forward to each year.
Oh, I like the peanut butter balls. I think that I probably gain 15 pounds on those every year, so that would be what I would go towards.
Well, you can celebrate with those after a 4-0 start. I know Caitlin said one of your goals was to go undefeated into the Christmas break. Talk real quickly about what Wamego will look like this year. It's going to look different.
It is going to look different. They've got some new kids coming in. They've got a new coach. I've only looked at a little bit, but I've coached against Coach Kinder Connect before, and I know his style, 2-3 zone style, and they'll be disciplined. Maybe not yet, but they will be at some point. So, I anticipate a battle. I anticipate coming in here and having a great atmosphere on a Friday before Christmas, and hopefully we come out and take care of business.
It's a team I have a feeling you look forward to more and more to game day. Even though the prep's fun, this team is playing awfully well right now. Coach, thanks for your time, and for Caitlin Bonnebless as well, our Twin Valley Locker Room Show inside Lady Tiger basketball.